people will actually bike through Europe or through Germany and have these bags on the side of their bikes. And people, of course, do this in the US, but very, very infrequently, I would say. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Montana and I was an exchange student in Passau, here where I am now. I'm actually just in the street. You guys can see, here is the street. It is a little hallway, not hallway, that was really dumb of me. It's a little alley and I figured I would film here. It's pretty quiet, no one's here. Kind of like checking around. Maybe someone will walk by, but I doubt it. It's a very, very hidden alley. And I'm going to be talking about what Germans do during the summer. This is the first summer I've ever spent in Germany. I'm only here for 2 weeks, well, a little more than 2 weeks, but I have noticed that there's some different activities that Germans do in the summer and what it's like here. I can mention some like temperatures and just explain what Germans do in summer. Because before coming here, I didn't really know. I didn't really know. Hopefully you guys can hear this audio. If you can't, I'm gonna have to delete this whole video, but yes. So the first thing about the weather in Germany during the summer, much cooler than I expected. I know that this summer of 2021 is very cold. I'm just squatting the whole time, by the way, so if I'm kind of, well, that's fine. But this summer is much colder than normal. It's about 70s to, like, it hasn't hit 80s yet in Germany. Definitely depends on where you are. Passau's in the south, but in Berlin it was also kind of cold, which I brought, and when I say cold, not really cold, but in comparison to Virginia weather in the summer, it's colder. In Virginia, it's so hot, upper 80s. I think that's around 30 degrees Celsius. Sorry, I know the US is dumb, and Servus. I know that the US is dumb and we use Fahrenheit, but yeah, I brought so many tank tops and didn't get to wear them in Berlin. So many shorts, didn't wear those either. But now I do have a tank top on and also jeans. Really nice, beautiful weather, honestly. So a lot of things that Germans do in the summer include being outside, going to parks, lots of outdoor activities, camping, going to lakes. And in the United States we do that too, but there's a lot more kind of indoor activities. I don't know, just you can do so many things in the summer because the US is so different. But for me, I go to the beach a lot. Here in Germany, obviously there aren't as many beaches because Germany is more landlocked than the United States. And if people want to go to the beach in Germany, they tend to go to Croatia or to Mallorca. Mallorca is like a second part of Germany, not really, it's in Spain, but so many people go there from Germany that people make this joke that Mallorca is basically Germany too. A big thing for German youth or younger people is going to, say, a river and just getting drinks and food and having a picnic or just drinks. I know in Munich, we did this in the English Gardens and also in some other parks. During the day, we also went to Olympia Park in Munich and just kind of sat out, studied some German, read some books, and parks are very full in the summer because it's super nice. Bicycle riding is also a really big thing in Germany. People will go on these big bike trips, which I think are so cool. I've never seen anyone in the United States do that. People will actually bike through Europe or through Germany and have these bags on the side of their bikes. And people, of course, do this in the US, but very infrequently, I would say, because in Germany and Europe in general, it's just so easier to find places to stop. And I think that is a very cool thing Germans do in the summer. I don't know if I would ever do it. I feel like my legs would die before I could do something like that. But my host family has done one of those trips before. So maybe in the future I will, but I kind of highly doubt it, especially when the trains are so easy to use in Germany. If you are German though, please let me know what some of your favorite summer activities are, because I would love to hear from actual German people what they like to do in summer, because maybe all of these things I've been saying are very cliche for tourists. I've asked around like my host family and friends what they do in the summer, and it seems to be pretty accurate. But either way, please let me know. Another thing that is kind of different is that in Germany during spring and summer, the ice cream shops open, and then during the winter and kind of fall, they'll close. So you see lots of people with ice cream around and eating outside in cafes that are super nice. It's just so cool how much you can do outside in Germany since the weather's fairly nice. Hiking is very big, very outdoorsy country, I would say, and you don't have to spend money when you're hiking. It's really affordable and it's a great country to visit during the summer, I would totally recommend doing so. The last thing I have on my list that I thought was funny is that a lot of Germans actually visit Berlin in the summer. They've got summer break, and it was funny because I just didn't know how big of a tourist city it was for actual Germans. It's kind of like in the United States how people will go and visit New York City, but I'm not sure why. My brain, I just figured that more tourists from outside of Germany would go to Berlin, but actually while I was there, I saw a lot of German tourists who don't live in Berlin, but were just visiting with their families. Summer vacation for schools and for kids in Germany is a little bit different. They have each Bundesland has kind of a different schedule, so the summer breaks aren't all lined up like in the United States. In the US, mostly everybody has summer break all at this one chunk of time. It's normally like early June till early August, whereas in Bayern, summer really just started for students, and so now the city's getting really busy and there's more tourists and everything, but summer breaks are all varied by Bundesland, which is a cool fact that I didn't know before. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you learned something new, and let me know if you've ever been to Germany in the summer, or if you are gonna come, what you would like to do. Bleibt gesund und tschüss!